Like, what makes 4y squared? So first you'd write 2y and 2y, and then you'd try all the combinations with that, and it wouldn't work. And then you'd try y and 4y, and you'd try all the combinations with that and find something that did work. It was very trial and error. And this is exactly right every time. Are you remembering this from Sick Ink? Good. Let's try again. You want me to do another one with you, and then you'll do one by yourself? Sound good?
So what is the wing-wing?
That's what we're learning tomorrow. That is done by grouping. It's like pulling stuff out that have a thing in common. I'll show you tomorrow. 6p squared minus 7p minus 5. I'm going to say it again, just as a reminder. The reason why we know this is an Xbox problem is because there's 3 terms, there's a number in front of that p squared, and I can't take anything out. First step, 6p squared in one of the corners. I usually go top left, but it doesn't really matter which corner you use. Negative 5 goes in the opposite corner diagonally. Now what? Multiply them for the top of the x, which is negative 30, p squared. The bottom is negative 7p. Two things that multiply to get negative 30p squared and add to get negative 7p. 10 and 3. Which one's negative? See, some of us are a Gustavo and a Kaylee. And some of us take a little bit longer. Like me. Doesn't matter which one goes where. Then you see what's in common. Looks like I got a 3 and a p here. And a negative 5. And what? A 2p? And these don't have anything in common, so what do I write for that? 1. Check that last one, negative 5 times 1 is negative 5, yep. 3p minus 5 times 2p plus 1. Before we continue, I want to do that thing that I started doing with you yesterday, this, remember I said we're going to add something to it? Tomorrow, how many, I told you there were 5 ways, right?
Yeah.
The 5th way is, so the 4th way is the wing way, and the 5th way is backwards special products, which means that you notice something, like you see a special product and you decide, oh, I bet that's what this is. Oh, here. So I want to make this really clear. Everybody look at number 1. Which side of the equal sign is factored? This is the left, the left. This is the left side. Left side is factored, that has parentheses. This side's multiplied out. Do you understand that these are just opposites of each other? One is kind of taken apart, one's put together. So I'm going to write over here, and so should you. Watch what I write first and then decide how you want to write it. The left side and the right side. This side is already factored. And this side is multiplied out. Another way you could write it is this. Look up. Don't write it yet, just watch. You could write it like this. You could say the left side is factored and the right side is multiplied it out. Or you could say to factor, go from the right side to the left side, and to multiply, go from the left side to the right side. Because if I'm multiplying something out, I'm going from the left to the right, and if I'm factoring, I'm gonna go from the right side first to the left. You can write all of this if you want to, or just the top, or just the bottom, whatever makes more sense to you. And then I'm gonna have those laminated for you tomorrow, so I do wanna collect those. Yeah. Yeah, let's do the last example first before you go though, yeah? Yeah, in a minute. I'll keep this so that you can see what we did. Okay, I just want to do one more example before I let you go on homework and all that stuff. It's just one more Xbox problem for you to try with your partner. Sound good? No, I'm going to start with you. 16 y cubed plus 24 y squared minus 16 y. Okay, what's weird about this? Got a cubed in there. Can somebody say something smart?
You can factor out the y.
Nice, Ryan. Go get a prize. But Ryan's not extra smart because you can't just factor out the y. You could also factor out
4.
an 8.
8.
If you factor out an 8y from the, remember the first rule of factoring is what can you take out? 8y, 2y squared is left, plus 3y, minus 2. You're going to put this stuff, look up, you're going to put this stuff into the X box. Your final answer will look like 8y out front, and then some factors as well. Okay? All right, go to it with your partner. Come get a prize, Ryan.
So we do the.
Or you want me to stick on this too?
I do the since it's not one here. We do the one where he times the first part of the Xbox. I was just gonna talk about.
I had a student one year who had my number because he was a drama student. This was a long time ago. And he texted me a picture of his car engine that had been taken apart. And he goes, "Look, I factored my car engine." And I was like, "Yeah, you did. That's real factored. That's not going to work at all." Factoring is taking it apart. Multiplying is putting it back together. Talk to each other.
And then this one, the CX4, so he's got this is the one.
We're going to do an I'm a winner sign count up tomorrow. I'm really bad at keeping my word on this, but try to hold me to every 2 weeks. Is it weird having me as a teacher? You're the only ones I haven't had before. So you've had a lot of teachers in this school. Hmm?